Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Salis Abdul. And the Ghana under 20 side today continue their preparations for the under 20 African Cup of Nations. Remember, in that competition, 4 countries, those that make it to the semi-final, will be representing Ghana at the under 20 World Cup later this year. And the Ghana team had a friendly game with Accra Hearts of Oak. In attendance was the FA president with Tom Schaefer, a new technical advisor. Also, we saw some personalities over there. The assistant coach, obviously, who is the current coach of the under 20 side. But it was a good exercise, quite a lethargic performance, in my opinion, but a good exercise nonetheless. Today, we're going to talk about some breaking news that has made the rounds. Return to action and to the Ghana Black Stars for a man who has been struggling in recent time. His name, Salis Abdul. According to Ghana Soccer Net in this article, he is set to make a return. Also with Andre Ayew. I've been talking about my possible Black Stars players, and Salis, I've not gotten to the midfielders yet, but to be very honest with you, did not think he was going to make it back into the Ghana national team anytime soon. We're also going to talk about the Ghana Black Queens and their women's AFCON qualifier for the next edition. It's already out, the qualifying phases. And also talk about why the Ghana Black Stars is struggling, according to coach KARIM ZITO. Lack of continuity. It's a major factor and the major reason why the Black Stars are struggling. We'll look at all that today. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and first talk about Salis Abdul, the man of the moment right now. The Sunderland midfielder, according to reports, is set to make a return to the national team after missing the AFCON qualifiers late last year. Now, the Lance midfielder, currently on loan at the Stadium of Light, Sunderland, has not played for the Black Stars since the World Cup qualifiers in June 2024. The Sunderland midfielder missed most of the year due to injury. Now, Abdul Samed last game for Ghana was against the Central African Republic in a match the Black Stars won 4-3 at the Babayara Sports Stadium. However, the 24-year-old has recovered and has already made 6 English Championship appearances for the Black Cats. His injury comeback is a huge boost for him personally, because I think he needs to be back playing on the field. Does that mean Otuado and the Black Stars are lacking in that department? That central midfield department where Salis Abdul is quite integral for Ghana at. For us not to have an adequate replacement and to go back for Salis, who in all honesty has not have been playing regularly. I always say that, yes, let's give an opportunity to players who are back 100% fit and probably who got injured when playing for us. But I did not picture Salis, who has been on loan at Sunderland, struggle to get fitness, being one of those players. I'm quite surprised by this, and I'm wondering if these rumors are just rumors. We'll have to wait and see. The squad announcement is in the offing in a couple of weeks' time. I'm sure the announcement will be made. Otuado is not in town as well. He could be in town, but not being spotted out of yet. And it's going to be interesting to see how things go on that front. Salis Abdul back into the Ghana national team would be quite interesting. We'll see how that one goes. We'll see if it will materialize anything in terms of the Ghana Black Stars, whether it will be helpful for us in our campaign and whatnot. We'll see how that one goes, and we'll keep our eyes poised on that one there. My next story has to do with the Ghana Black Queens. But before then, we'll talk about Abdul Karim ZITO and why he feels that the Ghana Black Stars is struggling right now. He says a problem with continuity. His poor performances is in the development structure, and that is the reason. According to him, the senior national team has churned out horrible results in recent times, and after suffering back-to-back AFCON elimination in Cameroon and Ivory Coast, the team failed to qualify for the 35th edition of the continent's most prestigious tournament, which will be held in Morocco later this year, after finishing at the bottom of its group with 3 points after 6 games. Speaking in an interview, insisted that Ghana must adopt a structured model to European football powerhouses, where national teams follow a clear progression system, allowing youth players to transition seamlessly into the senior setup. What is troubling the Black Stars? Why are we always searching for new players? ZITO questioned in an interview with Graphic Sports. It's because our junior teams are not producing top talent consistently, and that's down to poor performance, poor development structures. I thought the Ghana Football DNA, that book was written and developed to help put this in place. Apparently, it is not something that has been implemented fully, at least from what he's saying. Now, the media also plays a part and a role. They keep attacking coaches instead of supporting long-term growth. We focus too much on instant results, but you can't achieve success without first laying strong foundations, he stressed. ZITO cited the example of Coach Salis Abdul's Black Satellites, who won the Under-20 FIFA World Cup in 2009, before forming the backbone of the Black Star squad that finished runners-up in the 2010 African Cup of Nations, with the likes of Andre Ayew, Samuel Lincoln, and Jonathan Mensah also featuring in the 2010 South Africa World Cup. Turning his attention to current Black Stars, he posed a crucial question. How many of our senior players today actually came through the junior ranks? He urged the Football Association to prioritize a clear succession plan, ensuring a steady pipeline of talent to restore the country's footballing dominance. And it's quite clear, we do not enjoy development from the youth ranks. How many of these under-20 guys are being pushed into under-23 and subsequently to Black Stars? What's the development process like? Are we having some continuity? It's quite crucial to have that happen. And Abdul ZITO highlights it perfectly here. In my opinion, this is what we've been saying. When the players come up together from the youth ranks, it's not now that they get into the Black Stars that they'll be learning how to play with each other. They've been playing with each other from their youthful ages, so they know each other. Essien has talked about it in an interview before on how he and Sule Muntari built some form of telepathy. This is the problem, and it should be the focus. We always want to put a group of people together and have them do some magical things. This is not the Avengers. Even the Avengers had their problems and had their fights and back and forth. They, however, found a way to work together, but this is not the Avengers. This is not a movie. This is real life, and in real life, people get to know each other when they've been together for a long period of time. And that is our bane in the Ghana Black Stars. That is the reason why we are not getting the results. And after that 2009 crop of players did well for us, we did not build on that to get a better team, youth team, that will also inherit them after, like now, they have retired. Yes, we have Kudus Mohammed, we have Kamaldeen Sulemana, but they are not enough. We need more. And we shouldn't be always looking outside our own continent and outside our own homeland. We should be looking within. All that we need is within. And I agree 100% with KARIM ZITO on here. And I'll end with the news on the Black Queens. They are set to play in a walk AFCON qualifiers. A two-legged encounter scheduled for October 20th and 28th will determine which team advances to the continental tournament in Morocco. And now Egypt secured their place in the second round after edging past Rwanda in the first round of qualifiers. The North Americans won with a tie in a narrow 3-2 aggregate, setting up a crucial clash with Ghana. The Black Queens under coach Hakim Lars will be aiming to make back-to-back women's AFCON appearances after securing qualification for the 2025 edition with a win over Namibia. They will now shift their focus to overcoming Egypt to book another ticket. But first of all, the focus will be on this one here. And they are back in town. Wish them all the very best heading into this qualifiers. And that is how I end it for today. Salis Abdul is set to make it back into the Ghana national team. Also talking about why the Black Stars are struggling and the Ghana Black Queens. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.